Hello, my name is Kelsey Stone, and I have been working on a community-based project for Miss Frost's classroom, and we are developing a technology-rich lesson plan for her kindergarten classroom. So what's the problem? The biggest problem that Miss Frost deals with on a regular basis is keeping her kindergarten students focused, especially after lunch. And we know kindergartens, they get sidetracked, they want a nap, they want their mom, and so it's a real problem whenever she's trying to incorporate learning in the afternoons. The other problem she faces is that the only use of technology in her classroom is from the smartboard or her computer due to lack of resources in her school district. So who's the audience? They are 5 to 6 year olds, and they are emotional dependent, and they're simplistic. But not to fool you, kindergartners can be wild, and we have to keep them entertained, and their short attention span needs to be fostered through technology. So what subject will be covered in this lesson? We're going to be talking about my favorite, mathematics, and the best thing about math is you can do so much project-based learning with math, and it should be fun. It should be exciting and fun for kindergartners. So the curriculum alignment aligns with Common Core standards. It's to represent addition and subtraction using objects, fingers, mental images, drawings, sounds, for example, claps, acting out situations, verbal explanations, expressions, or equations. And this also says that expressions and equations are not required, but they're recommended by the end of kindergarten. Common Core is their standards for math and English language arts, and this is so that our lessons are in line with what everyone else is going to be learning, and it keeps the students up to date and ready for standardized testing. So the lesson plan will include mathematics, of course, and we're going to integrate technology. And this is how we're going to do that. The 3 tools that we're going to be using is Song, which is music videos played through the smartboard due to lack of technology in the classroom. We're going to be using smartboard lessons that are interactive and bring the students up to the board. And we're also going to be playing math games, which are so fun. It's good. The first technological resource is music videos being played from the smartboard. So one of my favorite is playing catchy videos and songs to increase memorization. Songs it's proven to help students memorize very detailed lists, long lists. Like, for example, so we know the 26 letters of the alphabet through the song ABCs, and the months of the year, and how to spell colors. All of those kinds of songs are great examples to introduce students to new material. And so here we have the Ladybug song that I found on YouTube. And I've never heard it before, but it's really cute. It helps them learn how many spots are on the ladybug or how many there are. So it's a very, very neat thing. Also, in order for this to stick, it must be repeated. So I, as a Sunday school teacher, I use lots of songs, and the most effective way to get students to remember the songs is to sing it in front of them first, but then add technology like the smartboard and let them see it, and then do it different accents and play along with it. They'll really love that. The next technological resource used in this lesson will be the interactive smartboard lessons. So these interactive lessons, they get the students out of their seat, give the teacher time to assess, and allow students to learn through application. So here are some examples of interactive smartboard lessons. I just looked these up online, and they have thousands upon thousands of kind of smartboard lessons already made, so the teacher doesn't have to take extra time to make them and also get ready for class the next day. The next technological resource used in this lesson will be math games. Math games are effective tools for students. And the best thing about it is that they don't realize that they are learning. And I think that's so beautiful. It's disguised. Sometimes students will be turned off from, students, this is what you're going to learn today. They don't want to. So, there's a great tool, math games. And these students don't realize it, but they're learning. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So there's two examples of math games. There's individual games that the students can play online while in the computer lab. But there's also group games that the students can play and compete against one another when the teacher splits them up. Students need quality, independent time to learn new information. So there's a couple of different kinds of websites that you can find them, and there's Splash Math, MathBricks, and Education.com. The computer lab it's a great time for the students to get on the computer and learn how to effectively move around the screen, pulling this dot to this box, this box to this box, and counting and seeing it visually, and, get better with mathematics. It's also great. Technology can be a great tool for lesson plans. For example, we're using music and videos for songs. We have smartboard lessons. They're interactive and they involve the students into the lesson. And games. They can be individualized or involve a whole classroom. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you can use these tips in your next lesson and deliver a great lesson for your students to remember.